Hello, hello. Hi. So, we're going to do some live readings today. I am currently very cold because my heater is down. There is no heat, and this is the coldest weekend of the year. So, I am freezing. I'm wearing double socks, like they're layered socks. Um, so, we're going to see how long I last on here, but I wanted to come on here and answer some questions. So I'll do free readings for you today. Free one question readings. I'm very excited to get into this. So I'm not going to stay on for very long because I don't think I'll be able to without the heat on. I've been kind of wearing a giant blanket on top of me all day, but we are going to see how much we can get done. And I'm very excited. So welcome to your free psychic readings. Before I begin, I just got to get some disclaimers done. The future is not set in stone. So anything that you see here, anything that you hear, it's not set in stone. And everything is subject to change, okay? So you usually can change your future if you make the effort to. Everything that I am going to tell you today is based on the path that you are currently on already. And we shall see. So I'm waiting for some people to tune in. Hopefully they will soon. Nobody wants some free readings on the weekend? Come on, universe. Hello, hi. Your love life, yay, okay. Welcome. So as I was saying, the future is not set in stone. Everything that I'm about to tell you is based on the current path that you are on. But soulmates are a thing, okay? Soulmates are real. So let's see what they have to say. Ooh, I'm seeing a very, very strong relationship coming through. I see someone you can really trust, someone that will require you to take a leap of faith on. I feel like this person really, really cares about you. And I feel like that is coming through very strongly with the cards. But I do feel like love has been kind of askew for you. You've gone off the path of like that you're supposed to be on with love. It's like the universe hasn't really been on your side until now, or at least that's how it probably feels. And I'm seeing that this is a time where love is coming in. I see you leaving a very, I see you basically healing your heart through this love. So this is a very beautiful experience. I feel like I'm actually seeing multiple people coming into the picture and helping you heal. So I feel like your heart is definitely needing some healing. And I definitely feel like there's a strong person coming through, a strong relationship. So that's my mini love reading for you, since I'm only doing one question readings today. I feel like, I feel like somebody is pursuing you here. So yeah, I feel like all you have to do is basically receive this love and wait for it to come through. But yeah, that's the energy I'm seeing, is some very strong, powerful relationship for you. Is there anything, that resonated with this? I would love to know. If not, I feel like it was a very positive reading. I think that it's a question that's pretty general, so it's easier for me to get more in detail when the question is more specific. But overall, I feel like this is like a time of love for you. I see a very committed, strong relationship, something that is going to last the test of time. But I feel like things have veered off the path. Things are not necessarily going the way that they're supposed to. It's like the universe is like, hey, get back on the path. Okay, I will think about doing that. Today I'm doing just like one question readings, but I was thinking of doing that. I will note that down for sure. Hello, hello, hi. I don't know if I should call you Gemini, but welcome, welcome, welcome. So I'm doing one question readings today. Hi, Pinky, Pinkest, Pinky 21, Pinkest 21. Sorry. Okay, let's see. What is Zame's, Zame? Okay, Virgo, current feeling towards me. Okay. I feel like we shouldn't, I just want to make this announcement. We shouldn't put names in here because I just want to protect everyone. But it is helpful for me to designate that. Oh, that makes sense. Okay. That makes sense. Yes. Okay. So what are the Virgo's current feelings towards me? Let's see. Okay. Let me see. Got to read all the cards together. Yeah, so I'm reading Pinkest 21's question right now. Just letting you guys know. But yes, you guys are welcome to ask questions. I'm going to be taking them not in a specific order. Whenever I'm done with somebody, I will be taking the person that I see next that I'm intuitively drawn to. So if you guys keep asking your question, don't spam, but when you see that I'm ending a reading, feel free to ask your question. I also prioritizing people who donate. So just, because this is what I do for a living. And you are also, if you want to book a reading with me, you can. ZoeThePsychic.com is my website. So you can book a reading. I do pre-recorded readings and live readings. So thank you. Thank you, AM. All right. So let me continue with what's Zame the Virgo's current feeling towards me. Okay. This person has not been forthcoming about their feelings with you. I feel like they're not available for you. I'm getting like I'm not emotionally available, but also they're really trying hard not to think about you. I feel like they can't stop thinking about you. And I feel like they're hiding who they really are from you. They're not being as forthcoming. It's like they're very hesitant to show their feelings to be themselves around you. Let me see what else I can find with the oracle cards here. But yeah. Oh, thank you for subbing. Very nice of you. I love the support. Okay. I feel like this situation, Pinkest, that's what I'm going to call you. I feel like the situation has become extremely challenging. I feel like whatever you're going through with this person, it's become bigger than it needs to be. Like, this feels very much like this person isn't being forthcoming or open about their heart. And I feel like they're thinking about you, and they're like, I feel like they're working, trying to almost forget you is what I'm getting. So they're not available for you. So that is what I'm seeing. Let's ask the tarot if they can elaborate. But hopefully this resonated with you. As far as love goes, I'm feeling, you know what? I just said that and I got the Lovers card, literally. So I feel like this person is very into you, like they're passionate about you, but they're not able to open up to you. They could be more reserved or like they're keeping their feelings very hidden, The Queen of Swords is giving me like powerful, solo energy. So it could be that this person is just very much trying to keep to themselves. Like they're not giving couple vibes, not couple energy. And I love how I got they're keeping to themselves. And then we got the Four of Cups, which is basically like emotional detachment, not being able to be emotionally available. Makes sense. What you're saying makes complete sense based on this layout, because it's like this person cares, but they don't like express that. They're very like reserved, very much like emotionally detached, trying to bury themselves in their work, trying to like ignore you. So, hi, Kath. Welcome back. Everyone, Kath has been so supportive of me. Let's give her a round of applause. Thank you. Yeah, I think that he still has a lot of emotions, but they're buried. You know what I mean? And it's like he does not know how to express them. I just feel like he's not a very emotionally it's not stable, but it's like expressive person. He's very reserved, doesn't like it's like he's almost uncomfortable with how he's feeling. So that's the vibe I'm getting. But it's like becoming bigger than it needs to be. And so my advice to you would be to really look at that. Why is it becoming this big deal? You know what I mean? Why is it becoming more challenging? Like, because at the end of the day, it should be simple. And you have to do what's right for you, okay? So that's the energy I'm getting. I love this. Do it for you. You know, take care of your own energy here. Do not obsess about this person. Do not. They are taking up way too much space in your energy levels right now. I feel like for you, I'm actually sensing that love is really around the corner and you got this. Like you're going to be okay. This person is just basically becoming bigger in your life, then they're causing more hurdles. You know what I mean? You're welcome. It's hard. Thank you. I'm trying to stay warm because my house, there's no heat. So I don't have any heat on right now and it's actually really cold. It's going to be the coldest week ever. So heater's broken. So I'm trying really hard to stay warm. I have a heater next to me, like a portable heater, and we'll see how long I last. But yeah, it's so nice to see you too. It's really nice to see you. I'm only answering one question, but since what you asked me was kind of personal, Pinkest, I will answer it. But if you were me, do you still want to be with him? I personally, looking at this, would not want to be with this person. I can't tell you what to do, okay? Like, you are your own person. We all have free will. But what I can say is this person is causing more stress than they need to be. And I would personally, I'm all about self-love. I'm all about making it easier on myself. And I would really trust that the universe has a better path for me. And the more that I'm resisting that, the worse it is. So personally, I wouldn't pursue this person. I feel like it's like a kind of it's you're hitting a dead end. You know what I mean? It's more challenging. And sometimes it's okay to work for it, but I feel like it's up to you what you want to do. It says that this person has feelings for you, but it's also like how much it has to be to go both ways, right? It has to be two to tango. And sometimes people have feelings, but their actions aren't matching their feelings. So it doesn't mean they don't care, but also like, why are things so complicated? You know what I mean? Oh my God. Avril Lavigne, right? Why'd you have to make things so complicated? So yeah, it's a complicated situation, but yes. So I'm going to move on, but I'm really rooting for you and I really appreciate you. Thank you. Okay, so who are we going to read next? Let's see. I'm just reading intuitively, whoever pops out. Okay, let's read Kath next. What are the thoughts, next actions of John towards my mom and me? Ooh, regarding the money he owes us. Oh man. Let's see. Let's see what the cards have to say. I'm going to go straight ahead and ask the tarot. First of all, I feel like this is not going to go in your favor right away. I'm getting that this person is just like basically going to be withholding the money. I feel like they're being extremely stubborn and almost controlling. And it feels very much like they're not, they're not going to just hand over this money. I just feel like there's a feeling of, it just feels like almost they don't want to share. It just, yeah. But I'm getting some lover energy here. I don't know why the Lovers card came out. And the King of Pentacles reverse is just giving me this person who like is kind of stuck in his ways. So it's kind of like this person does not want to share. Yeah. So I feel like you're going to have to take a completely new approach here if you want to get to where you want to be, because this is very confusing to me. There's an entitlement here. I see this person just acting very stubborn. Yeah, it does feel a little confusing. Honestly, the cards are just like confusing. Yes, AM, you can repost it. I'll answer yours next because you've been here a while. Yeah. It feels very confusing. Like, why aren't they doing what they said they're going to do? Because I feel like their feelings don't necessarily match the situation. So, but I feel like he's very stuck in his ways. I don't know. Is this person older? It feels like this person does not, like, they have this kind of very stubborn energy, the energy that you get when you're like very much like, when you no longer are open-minded, very narrow-minded person. So like practical to the point where they're not able to be like responsive. Yeah. So I feel like this is causing more emotional distress than needs to be, but I see this being a new start for you for some reason. So this is hard for me to go into depth with like this brief question, Kath, but that's where, what I'm seeing. I don't see him paying the amount of money, right? Like based on the way things are going now, I don't see him paying that amount of money. I feel like there's, that's the answer that I'm seeing. And what I would say is you have to go about this a different way. You have to look at a different angle. This person does not, have your best interest at heart. That's the vibe. And I just feel like part of it is like maybe resorting to something more drastic is what I'm seeing. Like when I got the Fool card, it gave me this feeling like you have to try to take a leap, like you have to do something more out of left field in order to get your money back. It's not going to happen. He's not just going to give it to you. And like I say, always, the future's not set in stone. So everything is subject to change, but this is the path that I'm seeing things on right now. So, yeah, I feel for you. It seems like a very heavy situation, very stressful. Thank you. That's very sweet. Okay, so AM, will any changes happen in my life soon? Life has been stuck for so long, and so I'm curious. Okay, that is excellent. Thank you, Kath, by the way. Thank you so much. Okay. Will any changes happen in my life soon? Life has been stuck for so long. I'm curious. Ooh. It feels like you are at a crossroads right now. I got the Vengeance card reversed. This is a time where you're going to take back your power. It feels very much like, you know, it's almost like you had to resort maybe to doing things in a very not overwhelming. My vocabulary is off today. In a very like cumbersome way, like a heavy way. I feel like life has been more challenging in general, but I see things you overcoming that, and I feel like it's almost like a karmic thing, a karmic fate. I see karma coming into play. Interesting. When I got these two cards together, Vengeance and the Goblin, you know what this gives me? Oh, thank you, Sonali. I will read you next since you donated. Yeah, so basically what I see is that there is somebody that is basically like causing a lot of negative energy in your life. I'm seeing a lot of toxicity from this person. I feel like once you're able to cull this person, you're going to be able to move forward. But there is like some kind of energy vampire or somebody who has caused you a lot of distress is what I'm seeing. I'm seeing a very emotional time, like you're holding in a dam of emotions. Yeah, it's almost like you have to find a way to make a choice here about your mother then, because it's whatever happens, the dam that is of your emotions is overflowing. And I feel like it's not that your life is stagnant. It's more like this dam is gonna burst open, and you have to figure out how you can best manage those emotions, right? So it feels very much like this person is draining you. And there's a idea of like the grass is always greener. You know what I mean? The grass is always greener. I see you, Sonali. I'm gonna do your question after I finish with AM. Okay. And I see your question. What's coming in love? Okay. Yeah, it does feel like there's like luxury, like you're thinking in this way of like the grass is always greener. How can I make my life different? But I feel like you have to manage this situation first. I also feel like you're a very creative soul. Like what I'm seeing here is this need to create, this need to open yourself up. I feel like art is actually a big deal for you, and I see you actually thriving in that. So I think one of the things that you can do is really to push yourself in that way. Yeah, so that's the energy that I'm getting for this situation, is focus on your art, focus on your creativity. You've got this in the bag. But also the 9 of Pentacles is telling me that there is this grass is always greener, this like what if feeling, and you're gonna have to find a way to find an emotional outlet, I feel. Yeah. Well, as far as changes go, I feel like this is the change. You're going to have to create this change. Unfortunately, I don't see that the change is just going to happen to you. I feel like things are coming to a head where you're going to have to figure out what to do. Like there's no there's the reason you're at this weird limbo is because you're at a crossroads. You got to make a choice. So that's the change that I'm seeing. I'm going to be real with you. I feel like the only thing that's going to be changing is really how you're dealing with the situation. So that's what the cards are telling me. When I get a question like this, sometimes it is a change. Like sometimes I see something externally coming in. For you, I feel like you are the change. You are the catalyst here. And I feel like this person is just going to kind of up their draining, their emotionally draining feeling, I guess. I mean, that's one way to put it. So it's up to you to actually find a way to pursue what you want to do. I'm seeing opportunities coming through as far as like art and creativity. That's the only big change I'm seeing as far as like externally. Okay. So I hope that makes sense. I'm just, seeing what the cards are saying. And I'm going to give you one more. I'm going to pull one more card for you. I love how I got this. Swim away from the situation. Like this person is clearly not helping you grow. They're causing this kind of setback. And I just feel like this is not healthy. And yeah, when I say changing, you have to create the change. We are the catalyst in our own life. I feel like you are at a crossroads. Your change is you making a decision about what to do next. How are you going to get away from this person, or how are you going to manage your feelings about this person? That's going to create change. Does that make sense? I want to make sure that it might not be what you wanted to hear. Well, the cards are basically saying this is the time for you to move forward and move out of there. It's not like you are completely powerless in the situation. And I just feel like I know that it says you say that circumstances aren't good, but you can find small ways to maybe distance yourself or focus on your creativity, find that outlet. There are ways that you can do it within your circumstances in order to make changes. And look, this is what the cards are saying. It does feel very much like things are getting more intense emotionally. And that's what I'm trying to say is like, if you want change, you're going to have to, you can't let like things happen to you. You have to be the one to make a choice, because the next thing you know, other people are going to be making these choices for you. And so that's what I'm getting. It's like a profound universal message. And yeah, it definitely sucks. I'm sorry you're in this situation. But it feels like also this is a time where you're exposing what you're, like what you're meant to do. So that is the message coming through. And if you want to dive deeper, you guys can always book a reading with me on my website, zoethepsychic.com, but that's the vibe. I just go with what the cards say. Okay. Thank you, Kath. That's very sweet. I know what you mean. It's like, it feels like, especially as a woman, you know what I mean? I do exactly know what you mean. And you know what? I also, after my relationship ended, I had to live with my mom. So she's somewhere. So I understand exactly what you're dealing with. And, life is difficult. We move through different transitions in life. And I just feel like I get it. I get having a really overwhelming, emotionally draining person, especially mother. That can be, especially for a woman. Oh my God. I get it. I get it. And if someone just said, hey, you need to move out right now, you know what? I wouldn't. So I understand, but you can find ways to find an outlet so you can move forward, so you can get out. And there are still choices that you can make. So I'm being very open about this. You can still make these choices. You can still make these decisions. Okay. So you got this. You're not completely helpless. And this person is causing, it's also pointing to the fact that this person is causing this feeling of stagnation. And until you can somehow find ways to make these choices, you're not going to move forward. The change is not going to happen. So the cards are basically pointing to this situation. I hope that makes sense. But thank you so much, guys, for being here. Yes. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for being here. All right, so next question. Yeah, for those of you who are new here, I mean, I understand the struggle. Like, I got out of an 11-year relationship, and I completely understand where you guys are coming from when you want to make a change and when you're going through a transition phase. It's hard. All right. So, Sonali, let's do your question. What's coming in love? Okay. All right. And remember, guys, Sonali is first because she donated. So thank you for doing that. All right. What's coming for me in love? Let's ask my love deck about the situation. Get a little more intentional. Engagement. Okay. This seems like a very exciting time. I could see things coming. I see someone coming forward. Let's see what else I see. Ooh, I'm getting some mixed messages here. Okay. I feel like you're very much working on something right now with someone. This is like priorities have to be balanced, and it feels like your love life has not been a priority for you. I feel like this is a time when changes are being made for you. Like, people are coming forward, wanting to express their feelings towards you. But I do see a lot of mixed messages, misunderstandings. Exactly. This feels like a time when someone is coming forward. I feel like they want to express themselves towards you. I feel like this is leading to some kind of relationship, leading to an engagement. But I also feel like you're a work in progress. You know, I could see you actually, I could actually see like work or schooling getting in the way of you making time for love, like having time for it. I feel like part of this is like making space for it. But the engagement is the overall like arching energy, you know? Yeah. I mean, look, the Eight of Pentacles is all about making that progress, but sometimes we got to work hard for it. And I just feel like you're in a state where you're balancing priorities. Okay. You're balancing what has to come first, what doesn't. And I just feel like as a single person, look, that just comes with the territory, right? Making room for love, making time for love. But we have the mixed messages. I feel like people might be giving you mixed signals. And so it's really hard to know what's what. Okay. That's where I'm coming from with the mixed messages. So what I see overall is you headed towards an engagement. I actually feel what I'm sensing here is that there is somebody coming through, but it's like about noticing the signs, noticing when that person comes in. You know, with the Queen of Wands, I can see you being someone who's extremely passionate, wanting that passion, wanting that excitement, but it does feel like you're just getting mixed messages. And I see karma coming in and bringing you someone. So I do see someone coming into your life, but it's about you recognizing who that person is. And I'm actually going to try to find out what their sign is. I'm getting Gemini. Ooh, I'm getting a lot of Gemini energy. This is Gemini. I'm getting Virgo, and I'm also seeing Taurus. Gemini, Taurus, Virgo. This could be a Taurus, Gemini cusp, but I'm getting that. And I feel like this person has a lot of siblings for some reason. I could also see this person being in tech, like they're someone who works in tech, like a company. Interesting. Yeah, I feel like you're going to meet this person, but you have to recognize that they're actually interested in you. Okay. I love how you're moderating, Kath. Thank you for doing that. That's very sweet. But yeah, I Sonali, this is not a bad reading, but what it means is that you have to balance your priorities. You have to notice when this person comes through. And I do see these signs. This can be sun, moon, or rising signs. So this energy coming from them. This person loves to talk. This person is very communicative. And I feel like they are somebody who you'll be able to really rift off of. I'm also getting that it's almost like you deserve this. You deserve this love. You know, you deserve this to happen. And this person wants to be serious. They want to get engaged. That's why you got this engagement card, despite the other cards explaining your situation. Okay. So that is the vibe. And if you guys want to elaborate or look deeper, you're welcome to book a reading with me at zoethepsychic.com. But we have the Justice card, which is giving me this feeling of like, you deserve this. You know, you deserve love. You deserve what's coming. And it's just about recognizing when they come. Like, it's a very positive reading. I love this. You've earned all your stripes. All right. Like, this is your time. You deserve it. This is like, you've earned this. You've worked hard. You know that this is your time for love, that this is your time to shine. It's a lioness. You know, you are that Queen of Wands, that one who's passionate, who deserves the best. Okay. You have earned it. So you got this. Yes. Okay. Let me continue, but thank you, Sonali. I hope that resonated with you. Very positive. Love it. Okay. Yes, so donations are prioritized, but I will be taking whoever asks me a question next. Intuitively, I will pick the question unless you guys donate. That is my thing. Thank you, Kath, for being so communicative about that and informing people. And yeah, I'm excited. Thank you so much, guys, for being here. Remember, the future is not set in stone. I got to read all the cards. All right. Thank you, Kath. Okay. Witaf. I hope that's how you say it. Witaf, or is it Wit AF? I do not know, but I'm going to call you Witaf because that is what I'm seeing. Does the Virgo want to be with Gemini? Does the Virgo want to be with the Gemini? Ooh. We've got the Knight of Wands, the Devil, and the Artist. I love these cards combo. These are some powerful cards, okay? 1 second. Let me look at my decks, see what they all say, and then I will tell you. I will tell you. Interesting. Okay. I feel like this person is trying to move forward. I see. Well, let me refer to them as the Virgo. I feel like the Virgo really wants to move forward. Like, they're not really sure how they feel about you, but they can't stop thinking about you. Or the Gemini, sorry. They can't stop thinking about the Gemini. It feels like they have all these plans and ideas. With the Knight of Wands, this person, I'm getting that there's a sort of an obsession going on. I hear I'm obsessed. So this person could be very much obsessed with the Gemini, thinking about them, but also it might not be healthy. And I feel like there's this acknowledgement that needs to happen that this is not healthy. like they're hiding who they really are from you. I see them hiding. Or from the Gemini, sorry. Force of habit. Okay. So I feel like this person doesn't want to be with you, but it feels like they're moving on. Or the Virgo doesn't want to be with the Gemini. I feel like they're trying to move on. And it's just not healthy. I'm getting this I'm not healthy vibe. There are some unhealthy patterns playing out. I also see this person having a lot of plans and ideas, but not necessarily making them happen. So take with that part of the message what you will. So yeah, the answer would be no. But obviously there's more to it. I also feel like there's a lack of confidence coming from this person. I don't know if they have low self-esteem. Like they're afraid of failing. I don't know. But that's the vibe. I hope that made sense. What if? Witaf. Sorry, not what if. But yeah. All right. Let's see who's next. Hilda. Hilda, will Emmanuel reach out to me? Hilda, will Emmanuel reach out to me? I'm just taking these questions as they come, as I'm intuitively drawn to them. Remember, if you want your question answered, donations are prioritized, so I might not get to everyone. Okay, Hilda, will Emmanuel reach out to me? Thank you. Ooh, I do see them reaching out to you. Oh, I do. Unfortunately, you might have to wait a little bit. The Seven of Pentacles is telling me things happen very slowly, but the Sun is just like, yes, 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 yes. Okay. Hilda. I'm actually seeing things getting very serious with this person. I feel like this person, I don't know why, but I'm seeing like marriage. I feel like this person is very serious. Let me see what else I can find out. Hello, hello. Welcome, guys. I knew exactly what I was doing. It's my fault, but I blamed you. So these are some messages coming out, and it just feels like this is going to pass. Whatever you're going through, I see this passing. I see things, the pain is temporary, okay? I feel like things are going to get more serious. There's like a level up happening. Remember, it always takes two to tango, okay? So it takes two people to work, but this is what I'm getting. I'm getting that this person is going to reach out to you. I'm getting that this person wants to be with you, but I do feel like they're taking their time, okay? Because it's healing, but you're manifesting something with this person. Beautiful. So absolutely. I do feel like there's some mixed messages coming through, like they didn't fully understand something about your feelings. So I think it's important for you also to try to maybe be open about that. But yeah. So I hope that helped, Hilda. But this is a positive message for you. Okay, welcome, guys. Welcome. So we're doing 1-question readings only. And I will pick whoever I feel intuitively drawn to in the chat. Okay. I don't know if I should call you Kay Reynosa. Oh, I just got a donation. Thank you, Starbreaker. So I'm going to do your question now. And then maybe I'll get back to Kay's question. All right. Hello, Will M. Oh, thank you, Hilda. I can tell you're going through a rough patch, but you're going to be okay. You know, this is a temporary thing. And remember, you also have power in the situation. You're not powerless, okay? All right. Hello, Will M. Reach out to me to have a conversation so we can heal the past and move forward. Thank you. Okay. Okay, I got the Death card. The High Priestess card. Oh boy, these are very intense cards. And the Ace of Cups. Okay, so the Ace of Cups is a little reassuring. I want to show you this. This is crazy. Okay, we have the Death card. Wait, sorry. The Death card, the High Priestess, and the Ace of Cups, okay? The Ace of Cups is showing me that there's a door opening, but I feel like for things to first get better, they have to end, okay? So what I'm seeing is that things have to a door needs to be closed before they get better. So yes, but things might have to reach a certain point before he does do that. I just feel like this is a conversation that needs to happen. Let's see what else the cards have to say for me, because I need some elaboration here. Okay. I love this. This person knows that you're going to be together again. They have so much to tell you. That's what I keep hearing in this conversation. They have so much to tell you. They want to tell you how they feel. I'm just getting this, like, I want to tell you my feelings. I want us to be together. I want us to move forward. But unfortunately, things have to reach a point where we feel like things aren't moving forward, you know? I love how I get this, like, I wish things could be different, you know, like things could just be different. But yeah, the answer is yes, they are going to reach out to you. And I feel like this is about making that offer. It's almost like an extension. I actually feel like things will get even stronger after this. Yeah, it makes complete sense what you're saying, because it feels like with the High Priestess, like that is the spirituality card. You're going to have to trust. There's a lot of trust and having faith in yourself, right? It feels very much like this is meant to happen and that the universe is kind of taking over. Like you can't stop the change. You can't stop the transformation. It feels like a leveling up, like a cosmic leveling up. So I understand the worry. I understand that, but it does feel like things are too powerful to end right now. You know, it feels very much like what you're saying, like a soul connection. So overall, that answers your question. Let me see if I can get some more info for you. It feels maybe that your feelings aren't being reciprocated, almost like, but it feels like that connection is there. So it might feel one-sided, but it's not, is what I'm seeing. Like there's definitely some kind of attraction, connection, this soul connection, this bond. I feel like this could be twin flame situation, but this person, there's clearly something off about this situation, or it would happen, right? It's like the universe is saying, I need to level up. I need things to get better than they are, but they have to transform into something new. Like It's like when the universe, you hit a dead end. You hit a dead end. The only way to get out of the dead end is for it to become something different. Does that make sense? So you are on the right path. This is just one of those somersault moments where the universe is saying, like, things have to change, things have to be really different, but this is a beautiful match. This person cares about you. This person wants to confess their feelings. There needs to be some kind of interaction, some kind of conversation of deep feelings. So, yeah, it makes complete sense. I definitely see that. And, I got the unrequited love card, and I just feel like that doesn't make complete sense, but it's almost like things have to manifest the way they're supposed to. Things have to feel like they're over before they feel like they're beginning. Does that make sense? So this is a spiritual connection. There is more here. It's almost like circumstances aren't in your favor, but it doesn't mean that your feelings and everything isn't meant to happen, or it's not going to happen. I hope that makes sense. I know I probably made it a little more complicated than it needs to be, but let me tell you, this is a really beautiful, positive situation. Not many people could get this sort of leveling up, this spiritual connection in their life. Like, you are extremely lucky that this is happening in your lifetime. I feel I've read a lot of people, this is a very karmic situation. And I just feel like this person has feelings, and there are things that are developing and changing, right? So it makes sense. Initially, when I got these two cards together, I really thought, this situation is so, like, it's such a karmic situation that needs to just be over. But it's like the Ace of Cups is really that new beginning, that opening the door, and I just feel like you have this kind of cycle, it has to happen, a cycle. So thank you so much. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you, Kat, for doing that. I'm going to keep thanking you because it's very sweet that you're staying on top of things like this for me. But yeah, welcome, guys. All right. Thank you, Starbreaker. I love that name, by the way. It's so perfect for this reading, Starbreaker. Very powerful. Love it. Okay, Black Fox Tarot. Let us see, Black Fox Tarot. Will I get the job I'm interviewing for next week? Well, immediately, based on your name, you probably know what this means. The Five of Pentacles, but all cards must be read together. And then I got the Ten of Cups. So we have these two very opposing energies. Okay. What I'm getting is this actually does feel like you are destined for this position. I'm getting that this is a moment where you're picking up the pieces of your life and they're coming back together. So I see you getting the job. I see this actually being a positive situation for you. I'm getting the Star. There's a lot of hope here, a lot of you coming together. It's just that I feel like with the Sleeper card, there's this feeling of like consequences from the past I'm seeing coming up. So that's something to keep in mind. But overall, yes, as according to these cards, I see that you're going to be on the path that you are supposed to be on. And I see things turning out in your favor for this interview. So I hope that helped and resonated with you. But I'm wishing you luck. It's exciting. I can't wait if you come back, let me know how your interview went. This Five of Pentacles at first, it freaked me out a little. But at the same time, it's just showing that your circumstances, I feel like things are actually blossoming into something beautiful, So love it. That is my interpretation. Okay. Thank you. I really appreciate that. And I know that, your name says tarot. So I love that you're here and you're also into tarot. That's amazing. Thank you. Yeah, and really good luck with your job interview. I think you really got this. Let me see if I can get any other messages from my oracle cards for you, just because it's very exciting. I love this. You deserve sugar, not salt. So take with that message what you will, but it feels very much like you got to make sure you get what you deserve out of the situation. There could be people who are still, like I said, I saw some past stuff. So if you're worried about something on your resume, or like your resume is not good enough, it feels very much like there's like some saltiness going on there. So I would, if there's anything that I would polish up, it's maybe that. But overall, I see this turning out in your favor. So, okay. Woohoo. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. And thank you for your support over the years. Thank you. That means a lot. I try. All right. Okay. Perul. Hi. What is Himanshu's reaction on being blocked by me on social media? I mean, is he affected? Okay. This is a good question. Good segue. Woo! Getting some very heavy energy. Ooh, this person is emotional. I'm getting a lot of emotion. Let me see what else. So I got the Death card and the World, okay? And I feel like things are coming full circle. This person feels like things are over. It just feels like they're like, I'm over it. Things are over. I'm emotional, but things are just over. I'm not in the mood to even think about it. So yeah. So I'm getting that the reaction is more like they're done, but they're very hurt, very emotionally hurt. We need to let each other go. Like, this is how this person is feeling. We need to let each other go. This is a lot. That's how I'm getting the information. I wish I had treated you better. Okay? Wish I had treated you better. We need to let each other go. I know I was a distraction from your pain, but this feels very much like we have the Well, the Death card, the World. Things are over, okay? And this person feels emotional, but they also understand that this is the time to move on, to heal, to get out of it. So that's the vibe, Perul. That is the vibe. Yes, yes. Thank you. Hi, Diamond. Welcome anyone who is here. I'm just taking questions as they come. You're welcome, Perul. I'm taking questions as they come and doing my best to... I won't be able to get to everyone, but if you donate, you will be prioritized. But let's do Diamond's question. Thank you for liking. And please, guys, if you want to support my channel and you want more access to these videos, make sure to subscribe as well. Okay, when do you see me talking to and finding a partner? When do you see me talking to and finding a partner? Okay. I'm actually going to use my magical timeline deck for this question because it's such a when question. Okay. I feel like love is going to be very much in your favor in the summer. I actually see you meeting a soulmate in the summer. This is going to happen in June. In the meantime, I do see you meeting someone, but I don't see that person being your soulmate. So I feel like for you, love is a little complicated, but I do feel like summer love. This is giving me Greece vibes. That's when I see things really. The cards Temperance saying patience. You have to be patient. I'm serious. Like, this person is coming through for you. It's a beautiful time, but right now you're working on yourself. This person, if you meet anyone else, they're pretender, okay? They're not necessarily focused on you. They're focused on the, facade. So the cards are also kind of warning you against acting too soon. This is the time to maybe bide your time. A fake offer, So patience, love is coming your way, and you have a lot to look forward to. So this is exciting. That is the way the cards are showing you your path right now. Remember, future's not set in stone. I always have to say that with timelines, but the way things are going, beautiful, beautiful. So thank you, Diamond. This is such a positive card to get reversed, because it's like all of the stuff you're worried about, it's stuff you're worried about. It's not anything to really actually get upset over, okay, when it comes to love. High five. So you got this. Woohoo! Some positive readings. I love it. They don't always go this way. Okay, Abrojit, I see you. I hope I'm saying your name right, but what is your the situation you need guidance on? I don't see any questions for you. So if you want to rewrite your question, then you can ask for a specific question, but this is like, we're trying really hard to do these mini readings right now. So I'm going to go to Leo Queen. Does Steven still think of me? Leo Queen. Woohoo. I always love when there's queen in their names, in your names. So does Steven still think of me? Yes, Steven definitely still thinks of you. I'm seeing that this person actually has feelings for you. I feel like there may have been this time where you were friends, or you're trying to be friends, but I see this person actually feeling a lot more for you. But it's like they're trying not to show it. Strength. What's here is very powerful. It feels like this person messed up. There's the I fucked up feeling, but overall, I'm seeing that they love you. I'm seeing love coming through. It's just that I don't expect this to be a very conventional match, So yeah, it just feels very much like they care about you. Their feelings are there. So yeah, you're welcome. All right, let's see. All right, Paula. Welcome, guys. Well, Abrojit. Let's do Abrojits, because that's still not a question. Okay. So maybe type it as a question. All right. Paula, does JC have romantic feelings for me? Hello, Flower. Questions only, guys, and make them specific. This is a sample reading, one mini reading. All right. Does JC have romantic feelings for me? I'm focusing. Okay, I'm immediately getting the vibe that this person isn't thinking of you in a romantic way. It doesn't mean that they don't think about you, but it's not in a romantic way. So I feel like they do have, it's like you're on their mind, but it's almost like not in a romantic sense. So that's coming through. They're very much focused on like the long run, it feels. And I'm getting that they don't really see you in the long run. The Seven of Cups is giving me like illusions, like this person may be projecting something that they're not, but we have them working hard on like, it feels very much like no. But also I see some regrets and some just like thinking about you, not being able to sleep because of things that happen with you. So yeah, that's what's confusing is like why are they staying up at night thinking about you when they don't actually have romantic feelings for you? I'm getting the sense that this person wishes they could talk to you, but they also like, I don't know if you guys have a history, but it feels very much like they want to share stuff with you when it comes up. Yeah. But yeah, I'm not seeing any romantic feelings with like right now. Yeah. Okay. All right. Next. I hope that resonated, Paula. I'm good for now, Kath. Thank you, though. That's very sweet. I'm just going to grab some water. I got these really cute straws. That makes sense. Because I feel like there's news that they want to share with you, but they can't. Like, and not like one-time news. It feels like they want to, they like think about how something good happens and they want to share it with you, but they just feel like that's what they want, you know? It doesn't feel necessarily romantic. So that was the vibe. But you know, it doesn't mean that it's not possible in the future. It's just this is the energy that I'm getting now. So I just want to point that out. Okay, let me see. Hi, Ari. Ari's such a lover girl. Love that. I saw that Daniel's, who's a Pisces, sister Sophia saw my Instagram stories. Was she curious about me as a friend, or did her brother tell her about me? I have a crush on her brother, but I'll explain more. Well, right now we're just doing like one question reading, so I'm just going to go off of what you told me, okay? But let me see. I saw that Daniel's Pisces. Okay, I saw Daniel's sister Sophia on my Instagram. Was she curious about me as my friend? Or okay. So the main question is like, how is, because we're making this simple, how is this person's, like, what are their feelings or intentions about you, right? I'm just trying to phrase it in a better way. I'm getting some possessive energy. Like this person wants to keep you to themselves. But I also am seeing red flag. Like I keep hearing red flag. So it does feel like this is something that is very much like not a healthy situation, but it does feel like this person is more acting on their own. I feel like they're acting on their own. There's definitely this feeling of like, I only want you to myself. So I don't know if that resonates with you. Hi, Nancy. Welcome, welcome. I am still taking questions. Okay. Yeah, so your question was a little all over the place, but I just feel like this is giving me that answer. These are very quick questions. Yeah. So the answer is more like this person is just looking at your Instagram stories, but I feel like she's doing it for her own intentions. There's a sort of a possessive energy, like she doesn't want to share. So that's the vibe I'm getting. I hope that resonated, but I'm going to move forward. Okay. Welcome, welcome. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Avrojit. I see it now. Rashi's current feelings for me. Okay. Thank you for clarifying the question. I'm just doing these very brief readings right now. No complicated questions. Okay. Interesting. This is giving me interesting vibes. Hang on. This is a complicated situation. I'm getting like a fallout, needing to heal from a fallout. I wonder if you're happy without me. This person definitely is still thinking about you. They're looking for you everywhere. It feels like they're trying to come out, trying to heal a situation. It feels like they're trying really hard to be that caring person. But I just feel some regrets. Like, yeah, it definitely feels like this person is wondering about you. They're thinking about you. They see you everywhere they go. But it's almost like they feel regrets. They feel like they may have crossed some kind of line or boundary. So that's the vibe. And with the Three of Pentacles, it's like they're not cooperating. A lack of cooperation. Three of Pentacles reversed. Lack of cooperation, lack of collaboration. So, yeah, that's the vibe I'm getting. Yeah. Is that this person clearly cares, but they're also like wary, you know, and I see them healing. I actually feel like with the Empress and the Six of Swords, this person is healing, like health-wise in their life too. So this could be also influencing where they're at. This may not be something you know about though, but oh, thank you for telling me, Nancy. Yeah, anyone who is donating via PayPal, let me know because I am, for some reason, I'm not getting notified. So thank you. I will. Thank you. Thank you. I will read you next, Nancy. But yeah, Abrojit, thank you for sharing. Remember, guys, donations are prioritized. So if you want to be put to the top, you can. All right, Nancy, let me look at your question. Let me see. What is your question? I don't think you wrote it. in here. Let's wait for Nancy to answer. Oh, I'm glad it resonated. Thank you, Abrojit. I'm glad we were able to come to that. Welcome, guys. Welcome. I'm waiting on Nancy because she donated. And I am prioritizing people who donate. You can donate via PayPal or the super chat. But I've posted the link. And if you guys want, you can also do some you can also book a reading with me if you'd like to dive deeper into the situation. My website is zoethePsychic.com. I offer pre-recorded readings and sometimes live readings depending on my availability and energy levels. So, okay, can you tell me when the current feelings and will Scorpio get in contact with me? Okay. I understand. I feel very much like this person cares about you. I'm seeing them having these feelings for you. Those don't just go away, Nancy. They don't just, because I know we just interacted, and it's hard to ask the same question so soon, right? I feel like this person still very much cares about you. But what I'm also seeing is they're trying to heal. So I am seeing this healing energy. I'm seeing that this person is trying really hard to heal and to take care of themselves. And it might even feel like they're pushing you away here. Like, I keep seeing, I couldn't let you get close. I can't let you get close. I need to heal. I need to let go. But also, like, I care. I love you. I'm obsessed with you, So this is the vibe that I'm getting here. And I keep seeing that this person is just like this back and forth inside internally. Like, they still very much love you, but it's also like they're going through this phase where they're like, I need to work on myself. So that is something I'm getting for this situation. Let's see if there's any new changes as far as if they'll contact you. I want to be sure, but remember, we can't ask the same question to the cards too soon, because it's just like the cards aren't gonna, they have to cooperate with us, right? So I'm just trying to make sure that we are on the same page about that. It might feel like your answers are a little bit similar or not the same because it's been so soon. So I don't see this person reaching out right now. I see them holding their cards close to their chest. I see them keeping them close. Almost like they don't want to share them. So I feel like, no, I don't see them reaching out to you right now or soon. It feels very much like their family is important, though. And I feel like that's something that they've been thinking about a lot. And I feel like you guys have more than just your love for each other. There's a sense of like family, And I feel like that's coming through here. With the Seven of Pentacles, it just feels like slow progress, which is kind of what we touched upon as well. It's like this slow progress, but it's coming. It's just slow. Yeah. It's requiring a lot of patience, unfortunately. But yeah, I see this feeling of like right at this moment, this person is like, I need to focus on myself. I need to heal, but I still love this person and I want to be a family is what I'm getting, but I'm trying to keep my cards close to my chest. So that is as much as I'm going to say, because I can't read this anymore so soon. The cards are like being like, we're not giving you any more on this question. You know, I usually try to wait at least 2 weeks before I ask the same question again. So that is what I got from the cards. So let us hope that, you know, it turns out better when we ask again. Okay, Nancy. I really appreciate you as well. I just can't force the messages to come through. Yeah. I just want to make sure that you're still here. Was that okay? I want to make sure. I can try to ask a different question if you would prefer, because I know that this was not an easy like time for you. So I feel like if there's something else you want to know, I can try to look into that. Because I can't ask the same question too close, unfortunately. We kind of went into depth with that. But yeah, if you want to ask another question, feel free to. No need to donate anything. Yeah. Thank you, Kath, for still being here. Okay, I'm going to move forward. And I really appreciate this. Nancy, if you do want to ask your question, you can. I will answer it. But let me move forward. But yeah, thank you so much for bringing your beautiful energy here. It's very sweet. All right. Okay, Muniza. I hope I'm saying that right. Is it Muniza? I'm going to say Muniza. I hope that's how you pronounce it. Okay, I'm divorced. So what is coming towards me? I'm divorced. What is coming towards me? Ooh. Okay. This is interesting. I'm seeing like a codependent sort of relationship. This could be on like with a mother, or it feels like there's two women here that need to be able to talk to each other. Oh, Munira. I still don't know how to pronounce it. I'm sorry. Okay. All right. Yeah, it feels like there has to be a heart-to-heart conversation, because I'm getting that there is like there's a person, a friend. I'm getting like a female energy, a feminine energy coming through. I feel like there's an attachment here, and you have to have a heart-to-heart with this person, because I feel like they're somehow influencing your love life. I'm not sure if your ex, has a lover or somebody, but it feels like there has to be some kind of heart to heart here, some kind of interaction. It's interesting. I'm getting the Devil card and the Queen of Cups reverse. This is giving me like clingy energy, like attachment energy, emotional attachment. So it feels like almost like in order, yeah, that makes complete sense, because we have another queen, right? So in order for you to like move forward, you have to somehow have this interaction with the woman. It feels very much like there has to be like some kind of conversation. It feels very much like things just kind of were brushed over. And in order for you to feel like you can move on, there's like an obsession going on. It's unhealthy, you know? There's an attachment. With the Queen of Cups, very someone who's very much governed by their feelings, governed by how they're feeling on the inside and their own attachments, you know? Just gonna get some water. So, yeah, it feels like you have to be very honest, okay? Lisa. Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, I still said Muniza, so it seems very much similar. Wow. Well, we are talking about Muniza, okay? So thank you for clarifying that for me. But yeah, it's irrelevant, to be honest. Your energy's coming through. That's what we're vibing off of. And I will look at the other at Munira later. Okay. That it was so ironic how that just came right after, right? I apologize for that though. Okay. So what I'm seeing is that as long as you can have these heart-to-heart conversations, I actually feel like love is opening up for you. I feel like for you, this is a time of really like figuring out what your heart wants and finding closure. And I actually see a lot of like passion coming through. There's a lot of passion. I feel like once you're able to get through this patch you're in, a lot of passion coming through, a lot of excitement. But I'm seeing an attachment to your ex. There's an attachment right now to you're not fully moved on. And I just feel like that is coming through. I got the card, release your ex, right? So we have this like heart to heart conversation, release your ex, two queens, two feminine energies, and the devil. These cards are telling me that there is an attachment that has to be let go of in order for you to move forward. And that chapter's not closed yet. So I understand that might be frustrating, but I'm seeing that once you're able to release that, new love can come in for you, new energies coming in for you. But that's what the cards are showing me, Muniza. So that is the vibe. It's actually a very distinct message. So I hope that resonated with you. There needs to be a release. Yeah. But I mean, that's still emotion, you know, and it just seems like the universe is hearing that. The universe is like, oh, she's not over it yet. And that's just the vibe. But I understand. And I do see love coming through. It's just the cards are giving me this message of like the now, you know? So I can't really, yeah. I'm only doing one question per person. So if you want to book a reading with me, you can, but that is the vibe that I'm getting today. My website is zoethepsychic.com. Okay. So let's see. Munira, let's do you. Thank you for being so patient. When is Sampath returning to me? We are in no contact. I love him so much, and I am a new subscriber. Thank you for subscribing, Munira. And I really appreciate you, Muniza. Thank you for being so patient, both of you, with me and my name mixing ups. So, okay, Munira, let's see. Okay, let me ask the cards. Wow. I'm seeing a lot of activity happening within the next 3 months. This is not over. But it does feel like this person is keeping some secrets from you. A lot of things being veiled from you. It feels like you're just in this limbo, being stuck. So yeah, I do see this person interacting with you. Do I see them returning? Let me see. I feel like this person is trying to move on from you. They wish they had done things differently, but they're becoming a better person now, like a different person because of the situation. But I feel like they thought they have really beautiful, like, sort of memories of you, Munira. I'm getting you were the best thing in my life. You know, this person really does have these emotions for you. I wish I could take back my words. You know, there's something really powerful here. But what it's giving me, you know, within 3 months, right? With the moon, it feels like things are very much like reserved, veiled. The moon is giving me like secrets, not being forthcoming about their feelings. And then we have the Page of Pentacles. I feel like this person is choosing themselves instead of choosing you. And they feel like they're becoming a better person. They feel very much like they're recovering, you know, they're like metamorphosing, you know. So that's the vibe I'm getting. I can see that soulmate energy you're talking about though, and it just feels like this person has some really beautiful thoughts and beautiful memories of you, and I see things, you really kind of working things out and trying to reveal what's underneath. So I know that's a little bit, that's like your question was when. That's, I gave you more than that. So I hope that was, I feel like this person really wants to be with you, but it's like they're choosing themselves. So I do see that they care about you. I see them wanting to commit to you, wanting to be with you, but it's almost like they're kind of in their own bubble. Yeah. So yeah, I see love. I do see love. There's no way they're thinking this way without love, you know. I got the engagement card. This person feels like their love is reaching new heights for you, but it does seem like they're kind of in this weird limbo of recovery, of trying to keep things to themselves. It feels very much like that no contact energy, you know. So I see this person trying to grow and become a better person. And I think a lot of this has to do with you. But yeah, I see the within 3 months. And that is the answer to your question. So thank you so much. I hope that resonated, Munira. You guys. Okay, I gotta take a second and just drink some water. Oh my God, don't be stalking me, dude. Can we just celebrate that name for a second? That is very creative. Okay. All right. I'm going to do flower because I know you've been here for a really long time. And I have seen you and I remember acknowledging you, but I didn't read you yet. How does my work see me? And I feel like your question is a breath of fresh air. So, yay, guys. I love this. How does work see me? Flower. How does work see me? Oh, yay, Sri Lanka. Nice. Welcome, welcome. All right. Thank you for everyone who's subscribing. I do these. I'm going to be doing these more frequently, so I really can't wait to see you guys if I don't get to you today. Okay. How does my work see me? Flower. Ooh. First of all, the High Priestess is giving me like somebody who's extremely like self-sufficient, intuitive, good at their job. I feel like they have very high like very high feelings about you, like very positive. I just feel like you're kind of untouchable, like you're in your own little level. And I feel like with the Two of Cups, this is giving me vibes that you're good at working one-on-one with people. I feel like you're someone who's extremely like good at these interactions. So there's something about that that's really interesting, because these two cards, it's like solo energy and pairing energy, you know? So I feel like you're really good at interacting. I'm not seeing a lot of negativity. I actually feel like you're creative. You're someone who's very creative and you have interesting takes on things. With the Page of Cups, you're someone who has like a very youthful spirit. I don't know if you're younger than the other coworkers or you come across that way, but it feels like people have a very good view of you, very positive. But I don't remember saying but, actually. It feels like these are two opposing energies. And basically, I might have said but. This is saying that they see you as someone who can be a lone wolf. Maybe you don't warm up to your coworkers, but you can work one-on-one really, really well. So, yes. I actually didn't do Ari's yet. Did I? Oh, wait. I did do yours. Sorry. I did yours. Thank you, Sarah. I was thinking of someone else. And then the Page of Cups is just such a beautiful combo, honestly. Like if someone asked me if I got this in a reading about my work, I would be elated because it feels very like you're being celebrated for all these things that you're really good at. But yeah, I love this energy. You're so sociable, but also like you're on your own plane. And I feel like you're very creative, and I feel like people see you in a good light. So you're welcome, flower. All right. Okay. Sarah. Hi, Tea Tree. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Okay, Sarah, may I ask, why is Anselin not making a love offer coming towards me, please? Okay, so I think we should look at how Anselin is feeling about you so we can see what that is about, what their intentions are. Interesting. Okay. I actually am intrigued. Let me see. This person is trying to respect you, respect your boundaries. It feels like they think very highly of you. I'm actually seeing them trying to be like respectful of you and them trying to take their time. And see with the Temperance card, them trying to be patient. And with the Queen of Pentacles, it's like they see you as someone who has high standards. Maybe they want to be like, it's like they're trying to be not nice, but like they're trying to do the right thing. You know, they're trying to take it slow. I also feel like with the Five of Pentacles, I don't know if you're going through something and they can tell, but it feels like they're trying very much to keep it together, to be respectful. And it's like they're getting this vibe that you're maybe they've crossed some boundaries with you. They don't want to cross your boundaries. They don't want to cross a line. And they want to treat you really well. So that's what I'm getting. But they do think about you a lot. Like even when you're not together, even when, you know, even when you're not like interacting, it's like they think about you. So I would look at the energy you're sending, but I'm getting that they're also going through their own sort of stuff at home. So that could be it as well. Yeah, overall, this is not a bad interpretation. It just feels like they're trying to be patient. They're trying to hold back. They're trying to be respectful. Okay. So thank you. You're welcome. That was a very positive situation. That's why the cards have to be read together. All right, let's see. Musical beer. Actually, I'm going to go with let's see. Abe Holly? Abe Holly? Oh my god. I do not know is it Abe? I'm going to call you Abe because I do not know if that's your name. Yeah. Could be. Let's do Abe. You know who you are, okay? Thank you for subscribing. Single mom, what's coming towards me in love? Divorced. Divorce is tough, man. It's very tough. Woo! I'm seeing very much a solo journey at this time, okay? So this doesn't mean that you're not going to find love, but I feel like right now it's about kind of finding yourself. I got the 4 of Cups, emotional detachment, feeling disconnected, but with the Page of Wands, it's giving me like take on your own journey, trying to figure out who you are, what you want. It's very much like trial and error. I'm being real with you. And I got the Lovers reversed. So this is giving me like, this is about self-love. It's not about you finding love right now. It's about you learning to love yourself. It feels like there's very much a lot of picking up the pieces after this divorce, having some really important conversations with the people you care about. I love this. You deserve love, but unfortunately, it's about finding that for yourself. So I do see you finding love, but I feel like right now it's really about you loving you. And that is the main message coming from the cards for you, is you finding a way to love yourself. And I know that's, maybe not what you want to hear, but it feels very much like you're still healing and you're kind of figuring it out. I'm also getting some wounds, some inner wounds, like people, it's almost like you were a very wounded soul and you're healing. It's okay to be angry. It's okay to be angry. I'm getting a lot of anger about the situation. So this may be difficult to hear, but I feel like you're finding love, but right now this is a solo journey, okay? So that's what I'm getting for you, Abe. All right. So I'm just taking questions as I see them. That is intuitively I'm drawn to. So we shall see what comes up. And we'll do our best. All right. Okay. Ari, I am right now I'm just focused really very much on just simple 1-question readings. I cannot look at this entire thing on the live. So if you have a situation that is more complex, like the one you're describing, then you should book a reading with me. But right now, that is not what I'm focusing on. So lots of love to you. I did answer the question you asked me, but I do not have it in me right now. But yeah, good luck with your situation too. Sending you lots of love and healing. All right, let's see. Hi, I'm a new sub. Thank you for subbing, Ace. Can I please have a relationship love insight from the cards, please? Thank you. Thank you. Guys, if you do decide to donate via PayPal, make sure to let me know. Oh, I just saw one from Stephanie. Stephanie, I see that. Okay. I'm going to focus on that one actually first because I do that. And I'm sorry if I did not see that. I don't know. That was about 2 minutes ago that I got this. So if you do donate via PayPal, make sure to let me know, guys. Okay. It's hard for me because I don't really get the notification. Something's off about that. So, all right. So we're looking at Stephanie. Will my love life get more exciting in 2027? Okay. Ooh, I love this question. It's 2026. You realize that, right? But I guess next year? It is 2026, right? Yes. Okay. I will get to people's questions if I can. I'm not going to be on here for too much longer. I'll probably stay on for another 15 minutes. We'll see. I might have to take a break because my voice will die. Okay. So if you're watching, Stephanie, I'm doing your question right now. You donated via PayPal. Thank you for that. It's very sweet. Okay, love life in 2027. Fun. Okay, I'm making sure. Okay, 2027 is going to be a difficult year when it comes to love. I feel like someone is going to come in and maybe not be as authentic with you as they come across. So that year is going to be very much a year of really learning exactly like what you want in love. I'm being real with you. I'm not ever going to tell someone what they want to hear just because they want to hear it. I'm going to tell you what the cards have to say. We got the Emperor reversed. This person may be more controlling and this is good because you know the future is not set in stone. So what this means is that you can look out for this person to make sure that they aren't someone you decide to go with. Okay. So that's the energy I'm getting, is this warning of like, there's someone trying to deceive you, someone trying to, maybe not have the best intentions towards you. Be careful to look for the red flags. And I just feel like this is what you have to pay attention to. So there is someone coming through. And I also feel like this could be in the beginning of the year. So it's something to look at. I also see, I got the Page of Cups and the Empress. So I don't know if you're a mother, but it feels very much like this could be like, I love how I got the Emperor reversed and the Empress. This feels very much like you're meeting someone who seems like you're equal, but it's almost like they want to control your inner child or control your playful side. Like you just want to have fun and you want to live your life and find something beautiful. But I feel like this person is someone who, they seem like they have it together. They seem like they have it all, but it's like they're not being honest with you. So please pay attention. The Artist, I see this as a con artist, as someone who's like not being real. So all the cards are coming out and they're saying like, this is a year of self-love. This is a year of learning to detect what you really need and to be careful of the people who are coming across as like they have their shit together. That doesn't mean don't trust, because I feel like friendships that year are going to be really, really beautiful. I see you making some really powerful long-lasting friendships. And that is going to be like building your tribe in 2027. Please keep in mind we are looking at 2027, so there you could meet someone in this year. You know what I mean? So I'm seeing that there are some pretenders in 2027. It's a ways away. Future's always changing. But yeah, I am losing my voice, guys, so I gotta go, unfortunately. I gotta protect myself. But it was really nice. I gotta go recharge. And I will be back, of course. I will be back potentially this week or next weekend. We shall see. Dealing with a lot. There's supposed to be a big snowstorm here that is potentially going to put the electricity out. So we are preparing for that here. A lot of people in the south of the US are preparing for a snowstorm. So that is what I'm dealing with. And my heaters are all broken. So we are trying to stay warm. So if I can't get online, it might be because my power will be down. But I will try. But if you subscribe and you follow me, you are welcome to join another live. I always try to do the readings intuitively. Thank you so much for Kath. Kath, thank you for being here and moderating and helping me out. That was very sweet of you. And thank you for anyone who has tuned in and subscribed and supported me. I know love is hard right now. Love is like crazy. Okay. But we can all take a breath and regroup. And I'm glad we have each other. So thank you. Oh, book a reading with me, zoethepsychic.com, if you would like to learn more. Bye, guys.